so I'm watching the news again, and why do I keep watching the news? And I just get frustrated. First of all, I'm watching, it's all COVID-19, and I get it. We need to understand what's going on, but I'm listening to the mayor. First, I turn on to this News 12, right? So that's giving me all the local stuff. And then I'm turning and I'm seeing the mayor de Blasio. And he gives this whole full out speech about what's going on. And then like 20 minutes later, Cuomo comes on and he gives his whole, dialogue about what's going on the state level. I mean, do we need both? I feel like we're getting like a lot. And I mean, if you don't live in a city, well, I don't know. Maybe they give you different information, but it all sounds the same to me now. And I only look to make sure that the numbers are going down. All I care about is the numbers are going down, social distancing is working, sheltering in place is working, and then looking to see what foolishness they're coming up with about the reopening. Because I really think that they're going crazy with this reopening plan. I don't know. I don't think that I have heard of a realistic way that they have figured out for us to reopen yet. I really don't. I really don't. And that's really what I've been listening to. I've been looking for them to say, okay, we're going to, stage a reopening plan that's going to make sense. That's all. Is that so difficult? Make sense. All I want you to do is make sense. All I want you to do is let me know that we're not going to, because already I see mad people in the street. I was out there myself. I had to go pick up some food. I was starving. But it's like traffic now. When I went out to pick up groceries last week, when we were in the middle of it, there was nobody. I was like, whew, this is great. There was no traffic. There was nobody on the road. Everybody was home. Everybody was sheltering. Now I think the weather is starting to get a little nicer. We've had some 60-degree days. So people are out here. People are out here in the street. They are driving around. They're talking about speeding now. They're having a whole nother set of problems now with people being outside. So I know that a lot of what they're doing is to make sure that they have a plan in place, because when the weather breaks, people coming out. You can't keep people in the house when the weather is beautiful. If it's going to be 60, 70 degrees, nobody is staying in the house because you don't want them to come outside. I mean, I do see people with their mask on. Although my son, I took him out with me and I was like, get your mask and stuff. He was like, oh, I have one. I was like, I gave you one. He don't want to wear a mask on. I was like, are you nuts? So that you can go out and somebody could blow on you. Now you got COVID-19, you're going to bring it home to me. And I got on gloves, mask. I'm all like tricked out. But because you don't want to wear a mask, now I got to risk my life? Nope. You can go out, but you can't come back in this house if you don't protect yourself. But that's aside. Well, people are coming out. So they do have to pay some attention to a good reopening plan. And the president, I don't trust his plan, because all he cares about is whether or not companies make money. And we know this about him. He wants to make money. And I ain't never seen him. I don't think I've ever seen him in a mask. I really don't. And they jumping on other people who don't have a mask. And the president don't have a mask on. I've never seen him in one, unless he's been doing it when we ain't watching, which I highly doubt. So I don't know. And if you are not going to be, you have to set the example. If you're the president, you have to accept the example for the rest of us. You can't just be like, do as I say and not as I do. That's what parents do, and it doesn't work because kids do what they want to do anyway. Kids see what they model behavior. But he's in a league by himself, so I don't want to go off on a tangent about him. But yeah, his grand reopening, everything, you better open, is ridiculous. Thankfully, the states are going to be able to choose their reopening plan and not have to deal with him forcing them to reopen. And I don't know. I mean, what do we think? Like, are we ready to be out again? I'm social distancing. I'm wearing my mask. I'm staying away from people. This whole train situation, I'm not getting on a train unless I absolutely have to, which I can't even imagine in the short term, since I don't have to go to a job now. I don't know when I'm gonna have to do it, but I'm hoping that I don't have to get on a train, because I don't want to be like this close to people anymore. I'm tired. That's out. Those days is over. How are we gonna do it? how we gonna, everybody can't drive because then there's not gonna be no parking. I don't know what we're gonna do. Although I really, they say that this has caused a lot of people to rethink the way that they live. And to be quite honest with you, I've been thinking about moving. I've been thinking about moving someplace that's less dense, because to do what I do, I could be anywhere. I don't have to be in New York. I mean, I'm in New York pretty much because my family's here. My son is here. My mother is here. But everybody grown. So I could actually live anywhere. So that opens up the possibilities. Where am I going to go? See? Now, stay tuned. Let's think about that. Talk to you.